Good evening, one and all. This is Video Game Girl 64, and welcome to Let's Play Pokemon Red Episode 23. You might be asking why you aren't watching the actual video yet, or why I sound so upset if I even sound different to you. I don't know. It's because the sound file for this video got corrupted. I don't know how. It just happened. Just felt like corrupting, so it did. I'll try my best to do post-commentary, even though I suck at it. Please bear with me. Thank you. Good evening, one and all. This is Video Game Girl 64, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Red, Episode 23. This is the team! Okay, so, yeah, team. In this episode, we're going to... I'm pretty sure we're gonna go fight Blaine. I think. What am I doing? I'm just walking around. Oh, okay. Repels effect wore off. That's nice. Okay, enter the gym. So basically, this gym's gimmick, it has a small little gimmick, is that you go around and you can like, there's like, it asks you these questions and then you have to answer, get the right answer. And if you get the right answer, the door opens. If you get the wrong answer, you have to fight the trainer. But what I do is I get the right answer, and I fight the trainer, because, like, yeah, I'm that awesome. And Caterpie evolves into Butterfree, like, that's a trick question. And I was wondering whether I should pick yes or no. I don't know what I picked. It chose yes, and I was correct. You see, it's a trick question, because it's like, Caterpie will eventually evolve into Butterfree, but it evolves into Metapod first, and then it evolves into Butterfree. Like, I don't get it. I don't like that trick question. Yeah, anyways, what I do is I answer the question correctly because I'm that amazing, and then I fight the trainer because it's like, okay, I'm smart and I'm strong, so like, yeah, fuck you guys. Alrighty, so, first battle of the video, Burglar wants to fight sent out Growlithe. Growlithe looks weird. I don't know, is that just me? Well, a lot of Pokemon look weird in first gen, but whatever. It just adds to the nostalgia and creativity? Sure, why not? Let's go with that. Oh shit, critical hit! Man, I love Tank. Blastoise is like the best Pokemon ever. Not true. Butterfree is the best Pokemon ever. Yeah. You know, actually, I got into... Why the fuck did I send out... whatever. I got into an argument with a kid at school about Pokemon, and we were talking about our favorite Pokemon. And when I tell the kid that my favorite's Butterfree, he starts laughing at me, all like, oh, you probably suck at the game, Butterfree sucks, my favorite's Mewtwo and Rayquaza because they're the strongest. And I'm there like, buddy, I know Butterfree kind of really sucks, but it's just an opinion on who's my favorite, not an opinion on who's the best. My opinion on who the best Pokemon is, I think it's Metagross. Because Steel type, like it's part Steel type, and Steel type gets a lot of resistances and whatnot. Also, lots of attack. That can be really scary, especially if you like pair it up with Choice Band and Bullet Punch or something. Like, oh my god, you can do so much with Metagross. Or you could give it agility, and oh my god. I once faced a Metagross with agility and it sweeps my entire team, and that was not fun. But yeah, it irritates me how people can't see the difference between a favorite Pokemon and the Pokemon that someone thinks is the best. Cause sure, Butterfree is my favorite, but I obviously don't think it's the best Pokemon. That's where Metagross comes in. I just like Butterfree because I love butterflies. Like, butterflies are one of my favorite Pokemon, like, Pokemon, no, butterflies are animals. My bad. Yeah, butterflies are like one of my most favorite animals ever. And I love bug types in general. Like, a lot of my favorite Pokemon are bug types, like Galvantula, Scizor, Butterfree. Like, I just love bugs in real life and bug types in the game. Also, my first Pokemon was a Caterpie, and when watching the anime, like, when growing up, when Ash caught his Caterpie, I was like, oh my god. And it doesn't matter how many times I watch Bye Bye Butterfree, I cry every time. Doesn't matter how old I'll be, doesn't matter how many times I've already seen it, I'll always cry. Anyways, I didn't even see what the other question was, but I got it right. Super Nerd, Vulpix, Elekid, Thunderbolt. Yeah. Oh, I didn't kill it. That's sad. Oh well. Okay, now I killed it. It's about to use Vulpix. Okay, I think what I was doing when I was recording this was that I wanted to use a different Pokemon for like each thing. So it's like I would start out with the lowest level, but then like move on. I don't know. I guess I wanted to use a variety, not just have like Tank and Matt destroy everything. Yeah, I think that's what I was doing. Because honestly, Blaine's gym isn't that difficult, if you ask me. I mean, it could be difficult if you chose Venusaur and didn't really get a proper, like, other Pokemon to take care of fire types. But if you think of the fire type Pokemon in general, they're, like, weak to a lot of common things. Like, water types are extremely common. Like, everyone has a water type when they're playing this game. They're also weak to rock and ground, and that can be pretty common too. I mean, you can catch a Geodude, like, before the second gym, and it's really good too, so a lot of people will have one of those by this time of the game. I've also seen some people running Rhydon, which is quite interesting, like, when I'm watching Let's Plays of people playing Pokemon Red or Blue or Yellow. Some people run Rhydon, but I just think, like, Rhyhorn comes too late into the game. Like, the Pokemon itself really appeals to me. I'd really like to use it, but it just comes so late into the game, and I love Safari Zone Pokemon. I mean, they look so cool. I mean, come on, like Chansey and Rhyhorn and Kangaskhan and whatnot, but they're just so annoying to catch, and I don't know. I mean, I use Dodrio, and that comes pretty late in the game, so maybe I don't have the right to say anything, but I don't know. I should use a Rhyhorn one day, though. Oh. Super Nerd is about to use Charmander. Oh my god. Speaking of Charmanders, I just got reminded of a thought from school. So, I'm taking a media course where we make our own videos, like we learn what makes videos and movies and shows good. We learn how to record good quality stuff. And recently we've been getting into, well, not recently, maybe like a month or two ago we got into animation. So, yeah, I've started to animate a few things, but I don't like the programs we're using, because I'd rather use something like Flash, but we're using, like, this different program where we have to animate each screen frame by frame, and I don't know, I don't like the way it's used, but I managed. I'm probably gonna put that up at some point, and it's gonna be really bad. Once I get my mark for it, then I'll put it up, so you guys can know, like, even though it looks so terrible, you'll see, like, what mark I got on it. I don't know. It looks like something I did for fun, not something I did for a class. Anyways, so before we actually got into animating stuff ourselves, we were watching animations instead, like popular animations and like what's considered good and whatnot, like older animations, newer animations. And we watched the movie Rango, and my teacher, he's like a 60-year-old Chinese man who's like worked at my school for 30 years or something. So yeah, he's quite old. And I don't know, we all have that old teacher where if they say something, it's like hilarious, you know? So he's there, and he was telling us about the movie Rango before we started watching it. And he kept trying to say that it was a movie about chameleons, but he kept saying, like, instead of saying chameleons, he kept saying, it's a movie about human charmeleons. And I died, because, like, what? So there was 4 people sitting at my table, including me, and one guy sitting next to me was all like, ugh, they're not humans, they're anthropomorphic, or some shit like that. And I look over to my friend sitting beside me, and she's all like, what the fuck is a charmeleon? Then I look over to my other friend who's sitting beside her, and he also plays Pokemon, and he's all like, isn't that a Pokemon? And I just died. And it wasn't something he said once, my teacher kept saying it multiple times, and that's become an inside joke for us now. Oh, yeah, random thought. I have no idea what just happened like the past 5 or 3 or 2 minutes of this video, but I hope I didn't miss anything important. Yeah, my Pokemon are fine, I don't need to heal up. Alrighty, what does this say? Pokemon quiz. Get it right and the door opens to the next room. Get it wrong and face a trainer. If you want to conserve your Pokemon for the gym leader, then get it right. Here we go. Are Thunder moves effective against ground element type Pokemon? Of course not. I am absolutely correct. Because like I'm fabulous. I'm smart. I'm fabulous. Strong, fabulous, I'm good at video games, and I don't think I mentioned this, but I'm fabulous. Ooh, a Rapidash. I tried using Ponyta once. I was playing, a new game, one of my Pokemon Diamond games. Yeah, I have multiple versions of some games. I think I have like 2 or 3 Pokemon Diamonds. Anyways, I was new gaming one of my Pokemon Diamonds, and I decided like, oh, a Ponyta, you got this pretty early, I'm gonna use it. But then by the time it's like level 20 or 30, like I found it to be so useless, and I'm just sitting there like, I really don't want to use this. Like, why does Ponyta have to evolve so late? Level 40? Like, come on, ain't nobody got time for that. Alright, another question. What is this? Pokemon of the same kind and level are not identical. Correct. That's actually a concept that confuses some friends of mine in real life. Like, they don't really play Pokemon hardcore or competitively at all, so they're not really familiar with some of the certain game mechanics. And it really bugs me whenever I get into arguments with them, because I'm there and I'm all like, you don't know what you're talking about. And they're there, making themselves look like idiots. So, yeah. Anyways. I lost my thought. Oh yeah, identical Pokemon. Yeah, so I was trying to explain to a friend of mine that one time, if you have two Pokemon of the same kind and same level, they might not be identical at all. And I was telling him what Pokegen is, and how to use it, and what it does, and how it works, and whatnot. I mean, personally, I don't like using it, but that's not the point. So, he wanted me to get a level 100 Pokemon for him, but I told him it wouldn't be strong, and that he should train it from a lower level so it would be stronger, and basically he had trouble understanding that concept. I find that people who don't really know Pokemon as well as like I do, or as well as like other Pokemon fans do, I feel that they don't give it as much credit as it deserves. Like, Pokemon can either be a very simple game and concept, or it can be one of the most complex things you've ever, like, dedicated your life to. And I guess that depends on whether you're a casual Pokemon player, which is what the majority of my friends are, or if you want to be, like, competitive and complex and, like, something you've done for your entire life, which is, like, an example of myself. And people who aren't really familiar with it, they think it's this easy game for 2-year-olds, where it's like, yeah, it can be an easy game for 2-year-olds. However, if you delve deeper into it, you learn how the game mechanics work, you try to play competitively, you'll start to understand that it's not just a game for 2-year-olds, it can be enjoyed by simplistic gamers who just want to have fun, and competitive gamers who want to train and practice and be the very best that there ever was. I feel a lot of people don't, like, understand that, and they're just like, oh yeah, Pokemon's for 2-year-olds. And I'm like, okay. This is the team again. Everyone's level 40. And I think we're gonna go fight Blaine now. Woot woot! Yeah. There's either one more trainer to fight, or we're gonna go fight Blaine right now. I'm not sure. Judging by the amount of time we have left, I think there's another trainer. And then we fight Blaine. Oh no, I already fought that trainer, okay. Never mind, it's just Blaine. Who looks like a fat guy for some reason. Am I gonna talk to him? There we go. Hi, I'm Blaine. I am the leader of Cinnabar Gym. My fiery Pokemon will incinerate all challengers. Ha! You better have Burn Heal! I've always loved that line, I don't know. I enjoy Blaine as a character. Like, I love some of the Pokemon that he uses, not really particularly in this game. I don't know if he has an Arcanine in Pokemon Red. I don't know. We'll see. I'm pretty sure he does, though. So yeah, I love his Arcanine, his Vulpix, and you fight against him in Pokemon Stadium, and you see him in the anime, and he's just so cool, and he's got really awesome Pokemon, and oh, he's got that really awesome Magmar, and you know, I'm kind of a small fan of Magmar, cause like, I think he's a really cool Pokemon and all. I've just never, ever used him in my life. Ever. Like, Jinx, Electabuzz, Magmar. I'm a huge fan of them, I love them. I just haven't used them ever before. This, like, using Electabuzz in this Let's Play is honestly the first time I'm using Electabuzz for anything. Like, I've never used it online or for any other game. It's literally the first time I'm using it, even though I'm so fond of the trio. Yeah, and then you see Blaine in the anime with his Magmar, and like all of his riddles and whatnot. He's just a friendly, bald guy, and I love it. I love him so much. And I'm trapped in Fire Spin, of course. Wonderful. You know, like, 2 OP. Like, Wrap is like one of the best moves in this game. It's ridiculous. One shot! Alright. 2 down, 2 to go, I'm pretty sure. Yes, and here comes Rapidash, and I'm pretty sure his last Pokemon's either a Ninetales or an Arcanine. I'm not sure. Celestia, I have a feeling we haven't seen Celestia, like, all match. Either that or I just really haven't been paying attention. Yeah, I don't think I've been paying attention. And did Blaine just use a Super Potion on his Rapidash, full health? Or is I, like, hallucinating when that happened? Yes, okay, it's an Arcanine. I wasn't sure if his last Pokemon was a Ninetales or an Arcanine. He didn't even have a Vulpix in this fight either, shit. I might be thinking about Pokemon Stadium or something. But Arcanine, oh my god, so cool. I've used Arcanine a few times. I used him once in Pokemon Crystal. I think it was Pokemon Crystal. I used him once in Pokemon Heart Gold. I used him once in Pokemon Fire Red. I've actually used him twice in Fire Red. Yeah, I love Arcanine. I mean, it's so cool. It's just a giant flaming puppy. I love puppies. Yeah. So, Red defeated Blaine. Because that's how awesome I am. And I earned the Volcano Badge and a bunch of Pokédollars. Ha, the Volcano Badge heightens the special abilities of your Pokemon. Here, you can have this too, and I'm pretty sure he gives us Fire Blast. Yes, it contains Fire Blast. Teach it to Fire-type Pokemon. Charmeleon or Ponyta would be good bets, I think that's what he said. This reminds me of when I was playing through Pokemon Fire Red, and he gave me Fire Blast. He's all like, teach it to a Fire-type. And I look at my team, I see Gyarados, and I'm like, this is going to a Water-type. So yeah, I end up teaching Celestia Fire Blast, I think. Actually, I'm not sure if I got rid of Blizzard or not. Yeah, I didn't teach Celestia Fire Blast, okay. I thought I taught something Fire Blast. But I guess Blizzard is the better option in this game because, like, it has a slightly higher accuracy than Fire Blast and Thunder does. And, freezing is OP in this game, because I'm pretty sure you can't, like, unfreeze if you're frozen. So yeah. OP. I don't know what else to say, really. I'm pretty sure I'm just doing my outro right now in the game. One more gym badge to go, and we'll be closer to completing the game. This is the team. Okay, so, I guess, stuff and stuff. Alright, nothing really happens for the rest of the video. I'm just gonna end it here. So, this has been Video Game Girl 64, also known as Lulu. Thank you for watching another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Red. I am over and out.